Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today in this video I will basically talk about the best IDE for the programmer. So if you are basically the students who are now just a beginner of coding, okay, then you must have an idea about the IDEs and what are the important IDE for any language, okay. Either you are using the Python, C++, Java or anything. So what is the important IDE for that? So before moving to the video guys, let me talk about the IDE. What is actually the IDE? So actually IDE is an abbreviated form of integrated development environment, and the purpose of IDE is to provide the best environment for the programmer to do coding. Okay, as you know that guys, we are doing coding and various things they are doing, but IDE is basically providing you the interactive environment so that you are not basically bored of the coding, and beside that they also provide various important functionalities. Okay? So I hope that your doubt regarding the IDE is clear. Now let me talk about the IDEs for the programmer. So what are the best IDEs for any language? Okay. So first is the very important IDE, that is the Visual Studio. That is the number one IDE by the Microsoft. And by using the Visual Studio Code, okay, you can use any language, either C, C++, Java, DSA. Just you have to require an additional extension that you can download from the Visual Studio 2. I have already made a particular video about the importance of Visual Studio, so you can also check out that too. So you can clearly visualize that Visual Studio has the capability to support mobile app, web and game development. So if you want to go in the field of game development, mobile app development, then this is an important IDE, okay, that is provided by the Microsoft. So you can also do, I have already said that you can do the Python language, Node.js, ASP.NET and Azure. Okay? So this is the important IDE, and I think that as a coder, as a programmer, everyone should have this IDE guys. Okay, so बात करते हैं about the next important IDE, that is the IntelliJ IDEA. Okay? So this is actually also important IDE for the Java, another important programming language. Okay, so best IDE for Java programming, and the IntelliJ IDEA U is designed in a sleek way that make coding appearing to many Java developer. Means it is basically completely dedicated to Java developer. And if you are the beginner of Java or anything you want to make with Java, then this is an important IDE guys, IntelliJ IDE. Okay, so this is our second ID. Talking about the next, that is the Xcode. So it is actually for the uh, Apple user and all things. So it is provided by the Apple, and that is the Xcode. No doubt, if Apple is providing this type of ID, then 100% secure and various functionalities too. Okay. So tool support iOS development with its numerous iOS tool. Then the IDE support programming language such as Swift, C++, and Object C. Okay, so these are the language which is provided by the Xcode. Okay, so if you are basically MacBook user and anything, then this will be a good for you. Talking about the next ID guys, very important, that is the Android Studio, and it is the ID which is basically provided by the Google and JetBrains. Okay, so Android Studio is one of the best IDs for Android app development, and this ID support Kotlin and Java programming language. Means in the Android Studio, it is basically supporting the Kotlin and Java programming language. Okay, so if you don't have an idea about the Kotlin, so Kotlin actually also a programming language which is especially more secure than other language. Okay, so this is important ID especially for the programmer who want to do the Java programming and basically various app development too. Talking about the next bit, that is very important, that is the Atom. Okay, and which is basically developed by GitHub, important platform for doing coding and all things guys. Okay, so in the Atom, which is basically provided by the GitHub, and Atom is so great for data science is that it allows you to work with R and Python in a consistent manner. So if you are the basically want to have a coding in Python, then this is one of the best ID, and I will suggest everyone that for the Python user, this is the sufficient for doing all types of coding. Now last very important, that is also related for the Python and other tool, that is the PyCharm, and it is also developed by the JetBrains. Okay, so PyCharm is the greatest ID for the Python programmer for all skill level, since it provides the comprehensive code assistance and analysis. So PyCharm is actually the important ID especially for the Python language, and it provides you the all interactive environment for doing coding. Actually all ID is basically providing the environment for doing coding, but this is one of the most uh, supportable and most important for doing the coding, especially in the Python language. So friends, these are the all important ID for doing coding. Okay, again I am showing you just in a glimpse. This is the PyCharm by JetBrains, then the Atoms by developed by the GitHub, especially for the Python is an important language. Then Android Studio, especially for the web development and Android web development. Talking about the next, that is the Xcode, that is basically for the MacBook user and all things. Okay. Besides, you can also use on other app development environment, but it work well on app MacBook for MacBook user. Okay. Then Intel is the idea, that is for the Java developer, and this is for the Visual Studio, that is all in one IDE. Okay. So friend, these are the important IDE for the developer and anything you want to do. I hope video gonna informative to you. If you have doubt related to anything, make sure to comment here, guys, and please like the video and share with your friends so they can also get information about these important things. For getting such a kind of important video, guys, again saying support my channel, because in this channel you will get all types of this video. I hope informative to you. Till then, bye bye. Meet you in the next video. Jai